Claypool, Sellers, Cheney, and Les. All right, you're watching 10 Minutes With. Today we're fortunate to have two guys from Tauk, Charlie, AC on the keys, and Charlie on the bass. How you guys doing today?
Real good. How about yourself?
Good, man.
Good, man. I feel great. Get some sunshine.
You guys killed it last night, late night set. What's it like not starting till like 1 in the morning?
It's different preparation, you know.
Yeah.
Try to get your naps in, practice a little bit before, and just kind of go for it.
Nice.
Yeah. We were in Mountain Time the day before, so it's getting an hour makes it a little bit different.
Yeah.
And also we've been on tour for about 3 weeks. This is going to be the end of our third week.
Nice.
So you're trying to figure out when to rest up and
Right.
when to wake up. You don't want to sleep too long.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, man, it sounded great last night. Now, the homies from Lettuce, I know you guys just tore it up with them in Denver. That 4,000 people sold out show at the, what was that? How was that night? That was just, a week ago?
Yeah, that was last Saturday.
Last Saturday?
Yeah, and that was great at the Fillmore. Beautiful venues. First time I was there, and Colorado is a great market for us. It's a great music state.
Yeah.
Denver specifically is a great music town. A lot of bands in our scene going in, so it's great vibes. And like you said, the Lettuce guys are good homies of ours, and we're happy to team up with them and join forces and take over.
I'm seeing some similarities in the music between you guys and Lettuce. I'm a huge Lettuce guy. Benny Bloom, that's my man. Shout out to Benny Bloom, the Shady Horns. But how many times have you opened for those guys?
This will be our second time, I think, opening for them. We opened for them like 3 or 4 years ago in Asheville at the Orange Peel. So
Nice.
Those guys have been friends for a while. It's always great to play with them. Definitely some of my favorite musicians and guys in the scene, and definitely enjoy playing with them.
Nice. Let's talk about the genesis of Tauk. Let's talk the beginning of Tauk. How was it created, and where did you guys meet and become, the four-piece that you guys are?
Sure, yeah, so Tauk kind of started with Matt, guitar player, AC, and I. We just started playing together in like 7th grade.
Nice.
So it's been almost like 16, 17 years we've been playing together. We started Tauk a few years after that, and this current lineup, has probably been with Isaac in the band. It's been about 5 years now. Me and Isaac know each other for even longer than that. We met in college, and
Nice.
Once he joined the band, there was a really great chemistry among the four of us, and started hitting the road pretty hard, and it's been paying off.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are sounding good. Let's see here. The name. How'd you guys come up with the name Tauk? Where'd that come from?
So Tauk comes from a town on the east coast not on the east, on the east end, of Long Island. It's called Montauk. So I think one day, Charlie was wearing a Montauk t-shirt.
Nice.
We needed a band name because we had a CD, did a little project that we wanted to release.
Yeah.
And Divine Inspiration came about, and we decided to call the band Tauk.
Nice. So it was you, kind of, Charlie. You're just like Tauk.
It was a collective thing, but it came from my t-shirt.
Nice.
I spent a lot of time there, and it's definitely a beautiful place, and it's kind of just stuck. It's kind of ironic now that we don't really talk at all, so people find that kind of funny.
Yeah, that is kind of cool because as an instrumental band, I watch you guys, and I'm looking at you guys, and you're all just like killing it, super high musicianship. And then everyone's just silent, What are you guys thinking when you're playing?
Well, it's more just you kind of figuring out how to look at each other to make sure that you communicate.
Right.
At this point, we don't have talk backs like some other bands do. Not all of us are on in-ear monitors, so the communication has to be, a lot of it's nonverbal. So it's a certain look,
right,
or a frown,
nod,
or a smile, or a shake. There are different various facial interaction reading.
Nice. I mean, when you guys are off stage together, are you guys like a rowdy bunch, quiet, kind of like chill, and more when you're on stage, or?
We're a pretty mellow group, but we have our things that we like to do before just to get ourselves pumped up and on the same page.
Hell yeah. You guys hit High Sierra, was it last year or the year before that?
This year, actually.
This year, yeah, it was this year. Tell me about your experience there at High Sierra.
Not too dissimilar from Hangtown, It's beautiful here. I love the West Coast crowd.
Hell yeah.
This will be our second time getting to the West Coast this year and ever.
Right.
So I really enjoy it here, and people appreciate our music and other great music. So
It's a great fit. I mean, here, you guys in High Sierra. How was your High Sierra, IC?
It was great. I mean, like Charlie was saying, it was our first West Coast festival, so we're excited to get out there and fly out. And we play a ton of festivals every year.
Right.
But the West Coast has a different vibe.
Totally.
Some festivals are in cities, some festivals are out in the country, in the boondocks. But to be in the mountains and have the foliage and everything like that, that's the trees and everything. It's fresh air. It's like it's nice.
Vibe. It's nice.
It's great.
Hell yeah. Let's take it way back and go back to your first memory of music, Charlie.
of like playing music.
Of music, period.
Of music.
Your first musical memory.
It's tough.
Is it? Take them way back.
My first concert was Allman Brothers
Oh, nice.
at Jones Beach. So that was pretty great.
So how old were you?
12 or 13, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I always loved music. Music was always in my household, so probably before I can even,
Nice.
remember.
How about you, Dom?
For me, my first memory of music, or memories of music, was with my mom. My mom taught me piano, so there's a piano in my house, and I just always remember. I don't really remember not playing piano.
Right.
At some point or another, I didn't really have a choice. So,
Yeah.
so
Well, you made
was
it
pretty
into a
dope.
career now, huh?
So
That's
thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to all the moms for hooking us up. Let's talk about what you guys got. I know Sir Nebula. I've been bumping that, and there's a track on there, Sunshine Harry.
Yeah.
And like I have ideas of what that might be about. I've formulated just by listening to it. Because I'm a singer, so when I hear instrumental bands, it's like a fat kid with cake. I'm just like, it's just great for me. I put like a lettuce CD on you guys, and I just go off. I sing rhyme, and to hear great instrumental bands is super inspiring. So let's talk about Sir Nebula a little bit and Sunshine Harry.
All right. You have to ask AC about Sunshine.
Well, I mean that one. I don't know. I don't really know where that one came from. Sometimes you get an idea and you don't really know where it's going to lead, and
Right.
you kind of allow it to grow. And it's kind of interesting. We had recorded and released a version of that song before Sir Nebula.
Nice.
And it was good. Don't get me wrong, but we always like to change and keep adapting. We grow and we
Keep it
change
fresh.
as a collective, and exactly keep it fresh. We want to make sure that what we're putting out is up to par, what we expect and want it to be. And that song, actually, we took that song back in the studio and reworked it and added some new parts, and I feel like it gels a lot better. And kind of to the point of what you're saying about with the instrumental bands, it's nice to not force a narrative. You as a listener can create your own narrative and your own experience.
Hell yeah.
And you're not exactly constricted by lyrics or
Right.
a message isn't necessarily forced on you.
Right.
You can kind of grow with the music yourself and have your own intimate experience with it, which is cool.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, as an instrumental band, how is the writing with you guys? How does that work usually?
It takes a lot of different forms. I mean, like AC said, Sunshine Harry, that song AC brought in, and it was completely different song. Actually, not completely different song, but half the song
Right.
that what it was originally completely changed, and then
Yeah.
someone else brought in an idea, and then so we definitely throw ideas around. Everyone's voice is willing to be heard, and,
Right.
and so it's kind of like a soup of everybody's ideas. Whether someone brings in the original idea, it's automatically going to change once everyone gets their touch on it.
Nice.
So some songs are just straight up just from the collective experience, and others are people just bringing in ideas and working
yeah.
off of that.
You guys got any plans for like bringing on a singer on a track every now and then, as a feature, or is that
Well,
something you guys
that
ever
was-
think about?
It's definitely something we think about. That was kind of also the point about establishing ourselves as an instrumental band, where we have this as our core identity. However, that doesn't exclude us from working with other artists,
Right.
whether that be singers like you're saying, vocalists, or DJs, horn players,
MC maybe.
MCs, exactly. Where they or whoever that person is, he or she or that group can add to what we do, and you still understand that this is Tauk,
Nice.
and this is who we are, but this is a collaboration.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, we're definitely down to do that. So any MCs, any DJs, holla at us, let us know.
Hell yeah.
Make it work.
You guys sound great all together. But, I'm a big fan of Nigel Hall. They call me the White Nigel Hall. But I'm a huge fan of Nigel Hall. He comes and sits in you guys. I can imagine, a singer coming through every now and then with you guys and just, pushing it over the top, because what you guys got going is sounding really, really nice, man. I cover High Sierra every year, cover this festival, and you guys are laser sharp together, man. Appreciate your time. 10 minutes with Tauk, AC on the keys, Charlie Boy on the lows. Thank you, guys.